The A-Team roared onto television in 1983 with explosive action, clever missions, and one of the most iconic ensembles of the decade. Led by the brilliant and bold Colonel Hannibal, the smooth-talking Face, the unpredictable Murdoch, and the unstoppable B.A. Baracus, the series delivered a perfect blend of adventure humor and larger-than-life personality that kept fans glued to the screen. Decades later, viewers remain fascinated by the actors who brought this elite team of fugitives to life. How did their careers evolve after the show ended? What transformations did they go through in the years that followed? From standout roles to surprising life changes, their journeys are just as compelling as the missions they tackled on screen. Join us as we revisit the A-Team cast then and now and rediscover the enduring legacy of one of TV's most legendary action series. Dwight Schultz, born on November 24, 1947, played Captain H.M. Howling Mad Murdoch in the A-Team 1983-1987, starting when he was 35 years old. Captain Murdoch was the eccentric, brilliant, and officially insane pilot of the team, whose unpredictable antics, elaborate imagined personas, and unparalleled pilot skills were vital to every mission's success. Schultz's energetic and imaginative performance transformed Murdoch into a fan favorite and a cultural icon, providing much of the series' core lighthearted chaos and humor. Murdoch never died on screen. In real life, Dwight Schultz has enjoyed a successful and highly versatile career, spanning from 1981 to the present. He achieved significant recognition for his role in the original cast of the series and later gained new cult fame in the Star Trek universe for his recurring role as the neurotic, highly intelligent Lieutenant Reginald Barclay across Star Trek The Next Generation and Star Trek Voyager. Schultz has also become an extremely prolific voice actor in animation video games, notably voicing the Scarecrow in the Batman Arkham series and radio. His career is characterized by his dedication to acting and his successful shift into the extensive world of voice work. Dwight Schultz is currently 78 years old and remains highly active and successful in voice acting and occasional on-screen roles. Dirk Benedict, born on March 1, 1945, played Lieutenant Templeton Faceman Peck in the A-Team 1983-1987, starting when he was 38 years old. Faceman was the team's smooth-talking confidence man and heartthrob specializing in obtaining necessary resources, information, and transportation through elaborate schemes, charm, and impeccable social engineering. Benedict's suave, charismatic performance made Faceman the team's essential social chameleon, capable of charming his way out of or into any situation. Faceman never died on screen. In real life, Dirk Benedict has enjoyed a successful career spanning from 1972 to the present. He was already widely recognized within the science fiction community for his leading role as the cocky, adventurous pilot Lieutenant Starbuck in the original Battlestar Galactica 1978-1979 series. His career is characterized by his successful association with two major cult science fiction action franchises, cementing his status as a durable television star. Benedict has also authored several books, including a memoir, and has been a public advocate for holistic health and a vegan lifestyle. Dirk Benedict is currently 80 years old and remains active in acting, writing, and attending fan conventions. George Peppard, born on October 1, 1928, portrayed Colonel John Hannibal Smith in the A-Team 1983-1987, starting when he was 55 years old. Colonel Hannibal Smith was the charismatic leader, brilliant master planner, and calculating strategist of the fugitive mercenary team, famous for his constant cigar theatrical disguises and his catchphrase, "I love it when a plan comes together." Peppard's commanding performance brought a crucial blend of dramatic professionalism, theatrical flair, and authority to the central role, anchoring the series' blend of thrilling action and lighthearted comedy. Hannibal never died on screen. In real life, George Peppard enjoyed a highly successful career, spanning from 1956 to 1994, achieving early fame as a dramatic leading man in Hollywood. He is perhaps best known for his iconic role as the writer Paul Varjak opposite Audrey Hepburn in the classic romantic film Breakfast at Tiffany's 1961. Peppard transitioned successfully into television action roles later in his career, starring in the detective series Banachek before leading the ensemble cast of the A-Team. His life before his death was characterized by his decades of commanding screen presence and his dedication to acting, which continued despite health battles. George Peppard passed away on May 8, 1994, at the age of 65. The cause of his death was pneumonia following treatment for cancer. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Northview Cemetery in Dearborn, Michigan, U.S. Melinda Culea, born on May 5, 1955, portrayed Amy Amanda Allen in The A-Team, 1983-1984, starting when she was 27 years old. Amy Amanda Allen was the resourceful, determined journalist who initially hired the A-Team for a mission and subsequently became their crucial civilian ally and journalistic cover during the first season. Culea's character was vital in establishing the team's Mission of the Week structure, providing the necessary moral perspective, intelligence, and civilian connection to the fugitive group. Amy was a central female character, though she was later controversially written off the show early in its run. Amy never died on screen. In real life, Melinda Culea has enjoyed a successful career, spanning from 1981 to 2005, primarily in television. Following her run on the A-Team, she appeared in other major series, including a starring role in the long-running soap opera Knots Landing and a guest role in the science fiction favorite Star Trek: The Next Generation. Her career is characterized by her work in major ensemble television shows of the 1980s and 1990s, where she often played strong, independent female characters. Melinda Culea is currently 70 years old and remains a recognizable figure in classic television history, having also dedicated time to writing novels and engaging with fans. Mr. T, born on May 21, 1952, portrayed B.A. Baracus in The A-Team, 1983-1987, starting when he was 31 years old. B.A. Bad Attitude Baracus was the massive, muscle-bound mechanic and driver of the team, renowned for his intense fear of flying, constant gruffness, signature mohawk, and heavy gold jewelry. Mr. T's unique, intimidating, yet often soft-hearted persona transformed B.A. into a massive cultural icon of the 1980s, famous for his catchphrase, "I pity the fool." B.A. was essential for the team's survival due to his mechanical genius, and he never died on screen. In real life, Mr. T, born Lawrence Tureau, has enjoyed a singular career spanning from 1978 to the present. He achieved initial stardom for his powerful role as the intimidating boxer Clubber Lang in the film Rocky III, 1982, a role that launched him into global fame. His overwhelming popularity on the A-Team led to a line of merchandise, a successful anti-drug campaign, and a lasting place in pop culture history. Following the series, he ventured into professional wrestling and starred in his own cartoon series. His career is characterized by his instantly recognizable image and his successful transition from bodyguard to global television star. Mr. T is currently 73 years old and remains active, participating in public service announcements, conventions, and occasional television appearances. Carl Franklin, born on April 11, 1949, portrayed Captain Crane in The A-Team, 1983, starting when he was 34 years old. Captain Crane was a minor episodic character, serving a functional role in the background of the military or investigative scenes. Franklin's brief presence was typical of the many small acting roles he played in the 1970s and 80s before transitioning behind the camera. His character did not die on screen. In real life, Carl Franklin has enjoyed a highly successful career spanning from 1973 to the present, uniquely moving from a working actor into a highly respected and acclaimed film and television director. Following his early acting career, he achieved major critical success for directing films such as the powerful, award-winning neo-noir One False Move, 1992, which earned widespread critical acclaim, and the period detective drama Devil in a Blue Dress, 1995, starring Denzel Washington. His directorial work is characterized by its sharp storytelling, strong visuals, and focus on complex racial and social themes within genre frameworks. His career is defined by his successful pivot to filmmaking, becoming a key figure in modern American cinema. Carl Franklin is currently 76 years old and remains highly active in directing prestige television, including episodes of The Good Wife and House of Cards and film projects. Lance LeGault, born on May 2, 1935, played Colonel Roderick Decker in The A-Team, 1983-1986, starting when he was 48 years old. Colonel Decker was the relentless, highly driven military officer who replaced Colonel Lynch as the primary antagonist pursuing the fugitive A-Team. LeGault's powerful screen presence, deep resonant voice, and unwavering authoritarian demeanor made Decker a memorable and necessary foil, constantly raising the stakes as he pursued the team across the country. Decker's pursuit was a central theme of the series, ensuring the team was never truly safe. Decker never died on screen. In real life, Lance LeGault enjoyed a long and highly recognizable career spanning from 1968 to 2012. He was famous for his frequent portrayal of stern military men, police officers, and authoritative figures across film and television. His notable credits include his recurring role as Colonel Roderick in the detective series Magnum P.I., and appearances in films such as Stripes 1981 and Commando 1985. LeGault was also a talented voice actor and stunt coordinator, even working as a stand-in for Elvis Presley early in his career. His life before his death was characterized by his decades of continuous, prolific work as a dependable character actor. Lance LeGault passed away on September 10, 2012, at the age of 77. The cause of his death was following a brief illness. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, California, U.S. Robert Vaughn, born on November 22, 1932, portrayed General Hunt Stockwell in the A-Team 1986-1987 Season 5, starting when he was 54 years old. General Stockwell was the high-ranking, morally ambiguous government agent who offered the A-Team a pardon in exchange for performing Black Ops missions during the show's final season. Vaughn's presence brought a necessary layer of sophisticated menace and official authority to the series, driving the dramatic shift in the show's format. Stockwell was a main character in the final season, but did not die on screen. In real life, Robert Vaughn enjoyed an immensely long and successful career spanning from 1952 to 2017. He received an Academy Award nomination early in his career for his performance in The Young Philadelphians, 1959. Vaughn became a global sensation for his iconic roles as the sophisticated secret agent Napoleon Solo in the hugely popular espionage series The Man from UNCLE, 1964-1968, and as the haunted gunman Lee in The Magnificent Seven, 1960. His career spanned over 6 decades later, joining the main cast of the British series Hustle. His life before his death was characterized by his dedication to acting, his academic pursuits, and his political activism. Robert Vaughn passed away on November 11, 2016, at the age of 83. The cause of his death was acute leukemia. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Ridgewood Cemetery in Massachusetts, U.S. Red West, born on March 8, 1936, portrayed Sheriff Brooks and Lieutenant Leo Trask in the A-Team 1983-1985, starting when he was 47 years old. West played various guest roles, often cast as tough, no-nonsense figures of local or military authority, such as sheriffs or lieutenants. West brought his distinctive, rugged presence and genuine Southern grit to the roles, providing a sense of frontier authenticity to the episodic action. His characters were functional and did not die on screen. In real life, Red West enjoyed a highly unusual and successful career, spanning from 1970 to 2017. He first gained notoriety as a longtime friend, confidant, and bodyguard of Elvis Presley, serving as part of the famous Memphis Mafia. After the breakup of that group, West transitioned successfully into acting, establishing himself as a reliable character actor in films and television. His notable film roles include the action film Roadhouse 1989, alongside Patrick Swayze. His career was characterized by his late career success as an actor following his tumultuous years with Presley. Red West passed away on July 18, 2017, at the age of 81. The cause of his death was an aortic rupture. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Memorial Park Cemetery in Memphis, Tennessee, U.S. Eddie Velez, born on June 4, 1958, played Frankie Santana in the A-Team 1986-1987 Season 5, starting when he was 28 years old. Frankie Santana was the team's new young special effects expert and resourceful asset, brought in during the final season to help revitalize the cast dynamic. Velez brought youthful energy, technical savvy, and a new layer of street smarts to the team, replacing the reliance on Murdoch's eccentricities for special effects solutions. His character was instrumental in the show's later, more espionage-focused format. Frankie never died on screen. In real life, Eddie Velez has enjoyed a steady career spanning from 1979 to the present. He is a Puerto Rican-American actor who was a familiar face in 1980s television, appearing in various dramas and procedurals, including the series White Shadow and Hill Street Blues. He also had a long-running role in the daytime soap opera Days of Our Lives. His career is characterized by his consistent work in television and his dedication to acting, often specializing in strong, dependable supporting roles. Eddie Velez is currently 67 years old and remains active in acting across film and television projects, maintaining a career spanning over 4 decades. Dana Elcar, born on October 10, 1927, played Judge Leonard Mordente in George Also in the A-Team 1984, starting when he was 56 years old. Elcar appeared in minor professional guest roles, lending his distinctive gravitas and authority to the proceedings, often playing judges, military officers, or government officials. His presence added professional weight and believability to the episodic narratives. His characters did not die on screen. In real life, Dana Elcar enjoyed a long and prolific career spanning from 1959 to 2002, encompassing stage, film, and television. He is best known and widely beloved for his main cast role as Peter Thornton, the boss and close friend of the title character in the hit action-adventure series MacGyver, 1985-1992. His career included extensive work in stage productions and films specializing in playing authoritative figures. Notably, he continued to act on MacGyver even after losing his sight due to glaucoma, a real-life situation that was courageously written into the show's storyline, demonstrating remarkable resilience and commitment. Dana Elcar passed away on June 25, 2005, at the age of 77. The cause of his death was complications from pneumonia. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Universalist Memorial Church in Whitehall, Michigan, U.S. Marla Heasley, born on September 4, 1959, played Tanya Baker and later Charisse in the A-Team, 1983-1984, starting when she was 24 years old. Tanya Baker was a resourceful reporter who replaced Amy Allen as the team's journalistic ally in the second season. Heasley's character was intended to be a strong female counterpoint, and she was integrated into several of the team's missions, often using her journalistic cover to gather information. Tanya was a recurring character in the second season but did not die on screen. In real life, Marla Heasley has enjoyed a career spanning from 1983 to 1993, primarily in television. She appeared in several popular television series during the 1980s, including guest roles on The Love Boat and Magnum P.I. She is most remembered for her role as Tanya Baker, which briefly cemented her as a fixture of 1980s action television. Following her acting career, Heasley pursued work outside the industry. Marla Heasley is currently 66 years old and remains a recognizable figure in classic 1980s television history. George Cheung, born on February 8, 1939, portrayed Byron Chin Men and Colonel Hsu in the A-Team 1983-1986, starting when he was 47 years old. Cheung appeared in various guest roles throughout the series, often cast as Asian military personnel, criminals, or martial arts experts. Cheung, a skilled Chinese-American actor and stuntman, brought genuine action capability and intense screen presence to these episodic roles. His characters were functional and added variety to the show's international missions. His characters did not die on screen. In real life, George Cheung has enjoyed a highly successful and prolific career, spanning from 1975 to the present. He is a veteran martial artist who has appeared in numerous blockbuster films and television shows, often utilizing his physical skills. His notable film credits include the action comedies Rush Hour 1998 and Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me, 1999, as well as the action franchise entry Lethal Weapon 4, 1998. His career is characterized by his consistency as a dependable and versatile character actor and stunt performer. George Cheung is currently 86 years old and remains active in acting and stunt work in Hollywood. Morgan Woodward, born on September 16, 1924, portrayed Bus Carter and Captain Winnetka in the A-Team 1983-1984, starting when he was 58 years old. Woodward appeared in various guest roles throughout the series, often cast as hard-nosed military men or figures of local authority who pursued the A-Team or got tangled in their schemes. Woodward's strong, intense screen presence and imposing demeanor brought a necessary layer of gravitas to these episodic conflicts. His characters were functional and did not die on screen. In real life, Morgan Woodward enjoyed an extensive and highly respected career spanning from 1956 to 1996, establishing himself as one of Hollywood's most prolific character actors, appearing in more than 250 TV shows and films. He famously holds the record for the most guest roles on the classic Western series Gunsmoke. His credits include appearing as the silent, menacing man with no eyes in Cool Hand Luke 1967 and his long-running recurring role on Dallas. His career was characterized by his nearly 4 decades of continuous demanding character work in both film and television. Morgan Woodward passed away on February 20, 2019 at the age of 94. The cause of his death was following a long illness. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery in Arlington, Virginia, U.S. Charles Napier, born on April 12, 1936, portrayed Army Colonel Briggs and Burt Cross in the A-Team, 1983-1985, starting when he was 47 years old. Napier appeared in various guest roles throughout the series, often cast as hard-nosed military men or figures of local authority utilizing his distinctive rugged and intense screen presence. His characters were functional and added a sense of authentic military grit to the show's action sequences. Napier's strong dramatic presence was essential in escalating the episodic stakes. His characters did not die on screen. In real life, Charles Napier enjoyed an extensive and highly recognizable career, spanning from 1968 to 2011, establishing himself as one of Hollywood's most dependable and rugged character actors. He was known for his piercing eyes and strong, often menacing demeanor, making him highly effective as tough military men, villains, or police officials. Napier appeared in major films like the action hit Rambo First Blood Part 2, 1985, and the Oscar-winning thriller The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. He was also a favorite collaborator of director Joe Dante, appearing in several of his comedies. His life before his death was characterized by his nearly 4 decades of continuous prolific work across a vast range of film and television genres. Charles Napier passed away on October 5, 2011 at the age of 75. The cause of his death was complications from deep vein thrombosis, blood clot. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles, California, U.S. William Lucking, born on June 17, 1941, played Colonel Francis Lynch in the A-Team 1983, starting when he was 41 years old. Colonel Lynch was the original persistent military officer tasked with hunting down the fugitive A-Team during the first season. Lucking's rugged presence and intense demeanor made Lynch a highly effective, dangerous antagonist whose pursuit drove the core premise of the series. He was later replaced by Colonel Decker, though Lynch made occasional appearances. Lynch never died on screen. In real life, William Lucking enjoyed a successful career, spanning from 1968 to 2019, specializing in playing tough, grizzled, and often morally ambiguous figures. He achieved later fame and became beloved by a new generation of viewers for his recurring role as Piney Winston on the acclaimed biker drama Sons of Anarchy, 2008-2011. His film credits include The River Wild, 1994. His career was characterized by his dedication to playing authoritative, strong-willed characters across film and television. William Lucking passed away on October 18, 2021 at the age of 80. The cause of his death was following a long illness. Following his death, he was laid to rest in New Mexico, U.S. Noble Willingham, born on August 31, 1931, played Zach and Pete Stockton in the A-Team, 1983-1985, starting when he was 52 years old. Willingham played various minor authoritative guest roles, often portraying small-town sheriffs, wealthy businessmen, or friendly community figures who either hired the A-Team or served as local liaisons. Willingham brought his recognizable folksy Southern charm and professional assurance to the guest roles, lending authenticity to the show's settings. His characters were functional and did not die on screen. In real life, Noble Willingham enjoyed a long and highly recognizable career, spanning from 1970 to 2003, establishing himself as a prolific character actor across film and television. He achieved widespread recognition for his long-running role as the kind-hearted restaurant owner, C.D. Parker, in the popular action series Walker, Texas Ranger. His film credits include the critically acclaimed Paper Moon 1973 and the comedy Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, 1994. His career was characterized by his nearly 3 decades of consistent, steady work. His later life included a brief run for Congress in Texas. Noble Willingham passed away on January 17, 2004, at the age of 72. The cause of his death was following a long illness. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Riverside National Cemetery in Riverside, California, U.S. William Smith, born on March 24, 1933, played Jace Totaro and Dmitry Shostakovich in the A-Team 1983 to 1987, starting when he was 50 years old. Smith guest starred in several episodes, frequently cast as powerful, rugged villains or mercenary rivals who posed a physical threat to the A-Team. Smith's immense physical stature and intense screen presence made him a memorable and formidable opponent, essential for the series' frequent action sequences. His characters were episodic and generally defeated, but did not die on screen. In real life, William Smith enjoyed a long and versatile career spanning from 1942 to 2021. He was known for his extensive work as a veteran actor, often specializing in tough guy roles across film and television. His notable film credits include the popular action comedies Any Which Way You Can 1980, alongside Clint Eastwood, and the Cold War drama Red Dawn 1984. He also held a master's degree in Russian from UCLA. His career was characterized by his decades of consistent work in film and television. William Smith passed away on July 5, 2021, at the age of 88. The cause of his death was following a long illness. Following his death, he was laid to rest in Los Angeles, California, U.S. Liz Sheridan, born on April 10, 1929, played Hildegard Henderson and Tina Lavelle in the A-Team 1983, starting when she was 54 years old. Sheridan appeared in minor comedic guest roles, bringing her distinctive, high-energy comedic style to the episodic plots, often as a concerned citizen or an eccentric local contact. Her presence provided lighthearted comic relief, contrasting the show's action sequences. Her characters did not die on screen. In real life, Liz Sheridan enjoyed a successful career spanning from 1977 to 2010, primarily in television comedy. She is widely recognized and beloved for her iconic role as Helen Seinfeld, the affectionate, overly concerned mother of Jerry Seinfeld, in the classic sitcom Seinfeld 1990-1998. Prior to Seinfeld, she also gained popularity for her recurring role as Mrs. Ochmanek in the successful alien sitcom ALF. Her career was characterized by her ability to play warm, often fussy maternal figures with excellent comedic timing. Liz Sheridan passed away on April 15, 2022, at the age of 93. The cause of her death was natural causes. Following her death, she was laid to rest in New York, U.S. Ed Lauter, born on October 30, 1939, portrayed Sheriff Hank Thompson in Major Douglas Kyle in the A-Team 1983-1985, starting when he was 43 years old. Lauter played various guest roles, often cast as hard-nosed military men, police officers, or corrupt local sheriffs whom the A-Team frequently encountered. Lauter's distinctive rugged face and commanding screen presence brought intense dramatic weight to these episodic conflicts, making him a reliable figure of antagonism for the team. His characters were functional and did not die on screen. In real life, Ed Lauter enjoyed a long and highly successful career, spanning from 1971 to 2013, establishing himself as one of Hollywood's most ubiquitous and dependable character actors, accumulating over 200 film and television credits. His filmography is extensive, including roles in major films such as The Longest Yard 1974, Death Wish 3 1985, and late in his career, the silent film Tribute the Artist 2011, demonstrating his versatility across genres. His career was characterized by his dedication to playing authoritative, often menacing figures. Ed Lauter passed away on October 14, 2013, at the age of 73. The cause of his death was mesothelioma. Following his death, he was laid to rest at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles, California, U.S. Who's your favorite character from the A-Team? It's always tough to say goodbye to beloved cast members who are no longer with us. How does that make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you're enjoying our content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. We appreciate having you in our community.